Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Check it out. Pooh Shiesty can beat this case. I figured it out. I got it down pat. Pooh Shiesty can beat this case. Listen to this video. I'm going to give you some jewels so you understand where we at with this. All right? But now, Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, I heard allegedly said that he would not be cooperating and that he is not cooperating, and that's what they're reporting as well. If that's the case, he's keeping it to the code of the street. If not, then that means that he has crossed over and he's now a civilian, which is where we all need to be. So don't think I'm promoting anything. I'm just breaking it down so you see the two sides. If he on the street, he got to stand up and say that Pooh Shiesty ain't had nothing to do with it. If he a civilian, then, you know, he gonna do what he gotta do. Let's get this party started. All right.
Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio. I like the way it's going now.
You know what it is, Unique Mecca Audio, man. We're going to bring the complaint up and we're going to speak about this because I looked into this. And what we're going to deal with is, you know, it's a sad day because here you have two people that was standing on the same side of the fence. One elevated and rose above the fence, but still had to deal with people that was on the other side of the fence. And that's what he was doing with Pooh Shiesty. He knew what he was dealing with, and Pooh Shiesty thought he knew who he was dealing with. And that's where the misconfusion come in. But right now, this case can be beat. This criminal complaint behind me that turned into indictment because I see a lot of loopholes in it. You know, I fought this for 26 years in federal prison. So if y'all know anybody in Pooh Shiesty camp, you tell them to get in touch with me that this is weak. You know, this is weak. But right now, what's at stake is Gucci Mane's, you know, honor is at stake right now. So where are we going to go with that? Because Gucci Mane is saying all types of things as far as to give off the impression that he's from the street and that's where he stands. And I feel that's what Pooh Shiesty read, and that's what threw him for a loop. All right?
Nigga, please, nigga. They got $1 million, nigga. Broke ass, nigga. Shit make a nigga heart hurt, boy. They don't make these niggas happy. These niggas ain't happy on home. Step to me, fuck, nigga. I would love to, nigga. I don't care. You see me, my wife, you can step to me. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police.
Now, you heard what he said out of his own mouth. So that's why I'm speaking in this manner, that they said that the victim was under duress. Only person could say if RD was under duress is RD. So that tells you a lot about where this case hinges. All the other stuff, I mean, you know, if he could take that out, you could take out, you know, jurisdiction. I see ways to take out jurisdiction to show how the feds don't have jurisdiction on it. But like I said, my number is on the screen. But you got two sides and they're colliding. You got one of the two sides that's holding on to a piece of the other side, and the other side that's just holding on to all of that side. And that's what Pooh Shiesty's doing. He went to jail for robbery and a gun, and he comes out, and in 5 months, while still on an ankle bracelet, travels outside of the lines for the ankle bracelet and commits another robbery with a gun, but this time with an AK, allegedly. You know how that look? You know how they're going to smoke him if he's found guilty for this? They're going to burn his boots if they find him guilty for this. And like I said, Gucci Mane was robbed. And by that happening, now he feels a way. And he's caught in the middle of, does he keep it street and don't tell? And then right now, y'all need to put in the comments, or do we square up and then tell? Because that's what it's going to come down to. And everyone had an image of Gucci as the ultimate rap gangster, because I know I did. Just keeping it 100. But what Pooh Shiesty did was test Gucci Mane's gangster. And that's what's crazy is that, you know, let's ride a little bit. That's what's crazy is that a lot of people, they force other people's hand to do something to them. Like you could tell somebody to stop, you're getting angry. And they'll just keep pushing. But you're letting them know, I'm getting angry, man. I'm about to get violent. You're pissing me off. Yo, just stop. And they just keep going. And now it's no other way than to show them or walk away. Those are the two choices. But when you're young, you're in the streets, your ego, your pride, everything else is up, and you feel that you're in control of everything, including the way another man talked to you when you could have done something as simple as just walk away. But it sounds like something your mother would tell you, right? Or the school teacher would tell you. Nah, but it works in real life. When you see certain things going a certain way, or you cross certain people's path and their spirit just don't take, you turn around and you walk the other way. You go around them. You don't stop to give their energy a chance to hop on your energy and throw your energy off balance. But now, Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane, they're going through it because Pooh Shiesty's still 100% connected to the street. And that's what makes it so crazy, is that we don't want to lose another youngin' like that, you know? So you tell me what you do when a man has this much talent and now he's caught up in a situation as bad as this. How do you explain this to your children so that they don't wind up going down that path? That's the question. He came home to millions, the hottest thing popping, and then he gets caught up. But the sad part is he got caught up with his father. That's supposed to be his guardian, supposed to be guiding him. Landed up in the cell. I mean, Pops is human too. I'm human. You know, we all make mistakes. But now it's where we go from these mistakes. Because up in a AK in somebody's face and blocking the door, that's serious. That's kidnapping. And that's where they at with it. And that's why we're trying to tell you that it ain't worth it, man. Don't go down that path. Because right now, from the street side, Gucci's supposed to step up and, you know, get Pooh Shiesty out of the situation so he could get him back on the street so they could continue the beef. And that's the way that go. So you fully understand. And I know a lot of you think, nah, I wouldn't help him. Nah, but you're not helping him, you're helping you, because you're getting him out here to get him closer to you where you have a better chance to do something to him and get away with it. Not promoting violence, but just telling you how it moves on the street. That's all I'm doing right now. But that's how serious this is, because some people play for keeps. As you see, Pooh Shiesty playing for keeps. He felt Gucci Mane took something from him and he went to get that. Now, How do Gucci Man respond? Y'all put it in the comments and tell me how you feel Gucci Man should respond in this situation. And also tell me, do you think that Pooh Shiesty forced Gucci's hand the way he came at him? Or do you think Gucci Man forced Pooh Shiesty's hand for him to have to go get the Draco and up it on him? You see how this go on both sides? And that's what I want y'all to discuss in the comments so that y'all can get a better understanding. I will read them and I will, respond to every last one, even if I just give a like, but I'm going to respond because I see this is a serious topic and there's a lot of questions from all generations coming at me because I get quite a few phone calls. And thank you for calling. If you don't know the number, that's why I had up there earlier. That's the number. So if you want to call. But look at this. We watched Pooh Shiesty grow up. We watched Pooh Shiesty crash out. We watched Pooh Shiesty go to jail. We watched Pooh Shiesty send a record home from jail. We watched Pooh Shiesty come out of jail. We watched Pooh Shiesty drop first day out. We watched Pooh Shiesty rise to the top. And now we watching him crash out. But is it really crashing out? What do y'all think? Put in the comments. You think it's really crashing out? Because he's fighting and standing for something he believes in, which is his honor. And he feel that his honor and his manhood was being tested by Gucci Man not wanting to let him out that contract. When he thought it was simple as, we two homies. I don't want to be down no more. Not knowing that he was going to be worth millions like that. And now the homie part go out the window and it's business. So now you go tell him I want to get out. And he want to tell you, go get your lawyer. But you don't even give him a chance to say nothing because you back to Draco on him. When you should have had and could have had the lawyers handling this and wouldn't be in that situation that you're in right now. Because they have things in place for certain things that's called structure. So the structure to deal with a dispute like what you're having or what you youngins watching this with your careers taking off may be having is a contract dispute. And that's why you get a lawyer. And when the lawyer look over something, you read it over yourself and you ask the lawyer all the questions you want to ask the lawyer to let him know that you don't understand, which is what Pooh Shiesty did not obviously do. And now that he's woke up and he see that, okay, Gucci Man gave me this, gave me $100 grand, million and all, whatever he gave him, And then now he finds out he's worth 10, 20 million. And now he said, Gucci Man, I want out. I want to go get the 10 million. When all Gucci Man's going to say a businessman's, I bet, let's go get it. We in it together. He would have took his cut. He would have took his cut and everybody would have been happy. But somewhere along the lines got crossed. If y'all know where the lines got crossed right there, please put it in the comments, and hit the like button. And you already know, cop the book, Aurora in Harlem. You want to know more about me? All right. So that's where we at, man. Y'all tell me what you think about Gucci and Pooh Shiesty. I really want to see this in the comments, because a lot of people don't understand, like even on Pooh Shiesty's side, one of his underlings is supposed to step up, if not all of them, and try and free him because he's going to take care of them if they go to jail and he go home. But if he goes to jail and they go home, then they back to square one without their pot of gold, without their golden ticket. So it's just like when you hustling on the street, how you protect the connect. Always protect the connect. Just like even Lil Durk in his situation, he's the connect. He's the one that feeds the army. So you can't cut off the Strait of Hamas where no oil goes through and nobody get no money and think that it's not going to be a problem. It's crazy. But that's what life is about. You protect the connect. That's why right now the Strait of Hormuz is the connect, and that's why the president is going after it, because you must protect the connect. And then you deal with whatever else after that. But when it's time to go to war, you protect the connect. And now these young men is at war because they're trying to lock them away for the rest of their lives. They're trying to shut down the connect. They're trying to shut down the pipeline. Do you let them? Or do you be selfish and say, I'm going to worry about me? When every man agreed to violate that statute that put them in that situation and something go wrong. Now, this is where from the lesser down is the ones that try and, cop out and claim it. And then it goes up the chain. But if nobody claims it, then it's the daddy's responsibility to claim it, because that's his golden egg. Pooh Shiesty is his pot of gold. So now he must protect the connect. If he's from the street, he know. You know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, put in the comment. If you don't, put in the comment. I'm just rambling right now. I just feel like giving y'all different multiple jewels on how the street goes. So hopefully it'll deter you from wanting to go on the street, because ain't nothing out there for you. But prison, death, and don't forget about the wheelchair. All right? Never forget about the wheelchair. And put in the comments why you think I say don't never forget about the wheelchair and it's equivalent to prison or death, but to a minor, lesser degree. Put in the comments, man. Make sure you subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel. I'm out of here. All right?
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squealing to the cops, Mecca audio.
Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio. We gon' do it like we gon' do it like we keep it moving like we gotta do it like
Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was wine. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. Baby horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yard.